it's a great win for us.
Coach, you seem to sense just the confidence of his team. Obviously went away for a while. You see that team game is really bad.
We're gradually building momentum here, and I'm not getting too carried away because there's a long way to go. Games are going to get harder before they get easier, but we're making strides, and that's what it's about.
Coach, you guys came out in the second half with a lot of enthusiasm, 26-6 run to start the second half. What do you think caused that?
Well, we changed things up lineup-wise and had Barea in there, and he made some great things happen for us offensively, and that energized our defense, and we were able to get on a run, and so that was big. And then, once we were able to string together some stops, we were able to build a lead. And first half, our offense was pretty good, but we really couldn't get any traction defensively, and that had to change.
Coach, talk about stopping Amari in the second half. He had 21 in the first half, and then you limited him in the second half. Just talk about that.
Well, no, first of all, you don't stop that guy. You got to hope he misses a lot of the time. He ripped us up in the first half, and we did some things better against him in the second half. We had more help there. Tyson adjusted to some of the things that he was doing. But look, he's a great player, and he's a legitimate MVP candidate, and there's no doubt about that. So, look, when he has a bad quarter, some of it's him just not getting the ball in the basket.
Ray's had a few of these big point production games. What's at the root of that, do you think, allowed him to get free and get 20-plus points?
Well, he's remained aggressive. He's stepping into the shots that are there. His penetration is always a factor for us, and when he can score off of it, everybody takes more notice. But he's not playing any different a game than he was before. He just he had a few more minutes tonight, and he was out there with the starting group in the second half.
Locker room's open. Lady in the locker room.
That's something that's going to help a lot of guys.
Dirk seems to be slowly getting better and better and back to his old self. How close do you think he is to being 100%?
Well, I don't know if I know the exact number, but I sense that he's building each game on the last, and that that we're headed the right direction. And talk about MVP candidates. I mean, if you look at what happened to us when he was out, if you look at his plus minus, I think he's the number one plus minus guy in the entire league, and based on that, he should be the MVP. I mean, that means he's the most valuable to our team than any other star is to theirs. And so his presence on the floor and his healthy presence is, it's huge for us. And so, again, we feel like we're chipping away, and that he's making strides there.
How difficult is it for a guy that shoots mainly from the perimeter to shoot over 50% in the season? No, we're not there yet.
Who, Dirk?
Yeah.
Well, it's not easy. I mean, there's a few guys that have done it in history. But Dirk's a unique guy. There's nobody that has worked on developing his game more than he has in the history of this league. I put him up against Bird and all these guys that have the great work ethics and great reputations as hard workers. There's a reason the ball goes in the basket. That's because he's great and he's put in the time and the hours. But again, being able to win with him only playing 32 and change minutes is good for us. We didn't run anybody up big, which was, we always feel is a plus. And again, we just got to continue to try to build on this and chip away and get better. Tyson's an all-star, and I don't know that he'll get voted, but he's an all-star, and there's probably 3 or 4 other guys in the same boat. Truly deserving, great impact on our team, and it may surprise people. He may have a legitimate shot. He should, because of the effect he's had on our group, particularly at the defensive end. And what we're all seeing now is he's doing some great things offensively as well. So he's a big part of what we're doing, and I can't stress that or repeat it enough. Just in terms of what he's doing on the floor, and then his enthusiasm and spirit and all those other things. Good.